Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be looking how to see the files side by side. Let's see those one by one. These are the topics which you'll be watching. Now, that is view files side by side. Tiled horizontal cascade. And how do we go for synchronous scrolling? Right now, if you see, I have only one file in my taskbar. This is the place. Like this. I have only one file now. If I have two or more files, how do I compare? So, I'll create a new file immediately by using a shortcut, Ctrl-N. So I'll press Ctrl-N and I've got a new file. That is book 2. Now, if I go to this View tab, and you see on the right-hand side, there's an option given as View side by side. So once I click on View side by side, if you see, they have compared these two files horizontally, though the tabs and everything are repeated. Along with that, there's one option known as synchronous scrolling, which is selected. Now, what does it mean? Is if I scroll anyone. So if I click on any one option, you see both the files. It is scrolling now. So row numbers have been compared side by side. But now usually, we do not compare these files in the horizontal manner. We compare in the vertical manner. So how do I compare in the vertical manner? I have to go to the View tab. Now click on this Arrange All option. In Arrange All, you can see there are 4 options given titled horizontal. So if you see the option is selected as horizontal now. Oh, for the vertical. So I'll click on this vertical option and click on this OK button. So now, the files have come now side by side. Now, if I click on any one option, anyone, scroll bar, you see, both the scrolls have been changed now, and compare both the files side by side. Now, if I don't want to compare, I don't want the synchronous scrolling, what I can do is, I can remove that synchronous scrolling option. Here, you can see all the options. This is the second one, synchronous scrolling. So I'll remove that. Now, if I scroll any one window, the other window will not go. You see, the same window will be there. The other window will not move, right? But now, if there are more than 2 files, how it will compare? So I'll create 2 more files. I'll just keep my cursor in the cell, and I'll press Ctrl and Ctrl, and so total in the taskbar. If you see, I have 4 files like this. I have 4 Excel files. What? If I want to see all the 4 Excel files in the same window, how do I see it? So the option is very simple. I'll first expand any one file. I'll go to View, Arrange All in Horizontal, compares horizontal wise vertical. The vertical wise if I click on Tile. What is tile means it will automatically position. It will give the space to all the 4 files equally. If there are 4-5 files, accordingly, it will arrange. So I click on OK. So if you see, I can see all the 4 files side by side. Now, what is the benefit of this? If you want to compare, if you want to see the data, or if you want to import or export anything, you can see all the 4 files at the same time. Now suppose, if you want to do some calculations, let's say you have some data in this book. 4. You want this data to be copied here in the book too. Let's say I have this number as 25. And if I want to connect this file with this file, so I can just type here equal to in this cell, and I'll click on this place in the cell. Now, what will happen is any value, if you change in this file, will automatically change in this file. Let's see how I'll press enter. So what I've done is press equal to, and I've clicked on that cell. That's it. I'll press enter, so you can see the value, which is 25. Now change this value from 25 to 50. So once I press 50, the data automatic changes so you can understand. So if you have multiple files, if you are working on one file, and the file is connected with some other file, automatically, the data gets updated over there. But this way easily you can connect by using functions, formulas and other options you can use. Look up, match function, index, and so on. Now, if you don't want all the files, I'll just close it right now. Don't save and I'll close this file, and also close this file. Yeah, so this file I've expanded. Next one option I have. If I want to cascade one behind the another one, so I'll press Ctrl-N and I'll open 3 more files. Now go to the View tab and I'll click on Arrange All, and the option is Cascade. So what does cascade means? is the files will be arranged one behind the other. So I'll click on OK. Now, if you see here, I'll just maximize. Now, on the right hand side, if you see, the files are cascade in behind. So if I press Ctrl N, Ctrl N, Ctrl and N for new file, so all the files are arranged one after the other. You can see here any file if I like to work on it. I'll just click on that file, I can start working. And similarly, if I click on this file available, and on the right hand side, you can see those files. So I hope you understood how to compare files side by side, and how to arrange them on the same window.